welcome back with another video. This is gonna be another story time of all my high school fights that I had in high school when I was younger. So let's jump right into the video. Don't forget to turn on my post notifications and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss no videos, so you won't miss no new videos. So let's jump right into the video. All right, this happened around what, 2016, 17, like when I was like young. I was like, I don't know, I think I was 15 at the time, 16, 17 at the time or whatever. So I used to go to Infotech Technology High School in Long Island City, New York or whatever. So basically, it was two schools and one whole building or whatever. So it was my school downstairs and their school was upstairs. So we basically had to share the building together or whatever. So basically, we used to share the lunchroom or whatever together with the people with the other school, share it together. So okay, so let's get into let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So I'm gonna name this girl Broomstick. All right. Excuse me. I'm gonna name this girl Broomstick. So me and Broomstick was basically, excuse the back where you see the water barrels. Excuse that. Okay. So me and Broomstick, we used to be friends or whatever. We used to be friends or whatever. She used to be the one friend that hang out with a lot of people, who talk to a lot of people, who be around a lot of people. So Broomstick was like very off and on, switchy off and on. Like one day she want to be friends with you, one day she wants to have a whole attitude. She want to be like a whole little bitch and be like a whole little attitude. Oh, well, she used to come to school out here half done, half like, you know, looking crazy or whatever. But picture you, Broomstick didn't care how she looked. She didn't care how her hair looked. She was the one friend that she didn't really care what she was saying to you. She was saying it. She don't care how she was talking. She was saying it or whatever. And because Broomstick, she was going through a lot of stuff or whatever. Because Broomstick, she was adopted or whatever. Or whatever. She had a lot of stuff going on at home, Broomstick or whatever. So, and picture you, Broomstick was bigger than me. Like, she was bigger than me, Broomstick. So, she was like mad bigger than me. So one day we was all in the classroom. We were all there in the classroom. So Broomstick was on hot. Like Broomstick was mad. She was not having a good day. This was like, I think it was like second period or whatever, third period or whatever. Was in the classroom, right? Or whatever. So Broomstick was upset or whatever. I forgot what she got mad at. So she was talking like, she was talking crazy with me. She was talking crazy to me, saying all kinds of mad crazy out her mouth or whatever. So she's saying mad crazy stuff out her mouth or whatever. So Broomstick was like, She basically, okay, I was like, it was a desk right here, and she was right here, and I was right here. And then the teacher was right here on the side. So basically, oh my God, disregard that. My whole phone fell. Disregard that. Damn. All right, had a little malfunction right now. All right, so Broomstick basically, she was really getting mad, whatever. So I was ready on point. I was ready on guard. Like I was ready on point. I was ready on guard. So Broomstick, she tried to swing at me or whatever. So I was ready mad. I was ready getting heated or whatever. And then it was this girl, was cool with me and Broomstick. Excuse me, it was this girl who also cool with me and Broomstick or whatever. So Broomstick and this girl, we was cool with each other. We always cool with each other. So Broomstick, was upset about something, and she got mad at me, took it out on me, and got mad at something. And then me and this other girl, with this other girl in the classroom, whatever. So, so she tried to do something. She tried to leech at me. So I defended myself. But I had to do what I had to do, or whatever. Because I feel like if you're gonna put me in a bad predicament, or you're gonna put me in a bad predicament, and I'm gonna sit here and defend myself. Cause I feel like you're gonna swing at me and hit me, and I'm gonna have to sit here and defend myself. Then I'm gonna have to do what I have to do. Word too, do what I have to do. So basically, my head's looking weird right now. Basically, so I reflect, like my reflex was so bad. My reflex was fast. So I said, my reflex was fast. So I grabbed her, and I was banging her head. Like I was like banging her head. I was going in, banging her head or whatever. She was like bent over, so I was grabbing her, banging her head or whatever. Banging her head like I was seeing black or whatever. Banging her head, drilling her shit in, basically drilling her or whatever. I obviously was recorded, but I don't have the footage. I'm just explaining what went down. So it was so bad. It got out of hand so much. Like it got out of hand real quick. So it was by me having my adrenaline running and me in attack mode. Cause after I finished cleaning that hoe up, like I finished cleaning her up or whatever, like banging her all on her head or whatever, grabbing, banging her head. So I was cleaning her up because she tried to attack me, and I jumped into self-defense. I had to defend myself because I feel like I was getting attacked or whatever. So it got so bad at hand. I fucking elbowed the teacher in her ear. She was like, oh my God, Like I elbowed her. So she was like, oh my God, So that's my counselor. So that's when I walked out with my friend or whatever, walking with my friends or whatever. And the counselor, I pushed past the teacher. The other teacher was in there, like I brushed past her out the door or whatever. And my friend was like, oh, you fucked her up, or whatever, whatever. I was mad, whatever. So that's when we all went to the counseling room. Me and my other friend went to the classroom because something just went down in the classroom or whatever. So yeah, that's what happened after that. And then I guess we went to the counseling room. I had to cool down. I had to calm down or whatever. Cause I was bad. I ain't gonna lie. I was bad in high school. Like I was tearing the high school up. I was not saying I was a menace. I'm not saying I'll fight everybody. Cause I don't think that I'm a tough person. I don't think that I'm big and bad. I'm tough and I can fight everybody, anybody. No, it's not even like that. It's not even an agenda. It's just that don't do nothing. I have to defend myself, or don't come my way with anything or whatever. But yeah, I was bad. Like I had a behavior problem in high school. Like I was bad. I'm not proud of the stuff that I did in high school, but hey, it happened. I was young, I was immature, and I was just bad. So basically that happened. And then there was another scene with me and Broomstick again. Then it was like another scene. She tried to try me again. And it was the counselor. It was my teacher. I loved her dearly. Like she was, oh my God, she was so nice. Like she was so nice. Like she loved her students. Like she was so nice or whatever. Like I loved her dearly or whatever. So, and then it was my teacher, and then it was a counselor. So we was talking about the situation. So Broomstick was she was really upset at me. She didn't like me. So Broomstick had a nerve to turn stuff up in this little ass counseling room. The counseling room was mad little. It was this small. The counseling room was that small or whatever. So she had a nerve to turn up. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really on point or whatever. I ain't gonna lie, she licked me in my face a little bit, but I had no scratches, I had no knot, I had nothing. She didn't touch me. You know what, if like somebody licked you in your face, like they hand brush past your face or anything like a brush past your face, that's she kind of did a little bit. Because I really wasn't really on point or whatever, but I wasn't really expecting it like that. But yeah, so she had nerve, my nigga, to pick up my teacher hot ass hot ass coffee, and she was just trying to throw it on me. I swear to God, she would throw it on me, bitch. I would have whooped that bitch ass if she would have threw it on me, bro. That hot ass coffee, 30 degrees, hot ass coffee. How you call it? She had a nerve. She said she gonna throw that shit on me. She didn't throw because the teacher caught her hand and she didn't call her and was putting. The teacher took it from her. And she would have thrown. I would have bang, 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 bang on her. Oh, I would have messed her up. Like, you know, I'm about to throw the coffee on me, like, cause you mad or whatever. And she didn't. Cause at the time I had a ponytail in, a little fake extension ponytail. I had a little ponytail in, but like I don't know, it was like braiding hair or whatever. I had a ponytail and it wasn't really secured on my head, so. She grabbed off my head or whatever, So they quickly pulled me out the room cause stuff to escalate or whatever. So I was like, I was like, wow, she thinks she got a one up because she put my ponytail. Imagine she didn't do nothing. She didn't touch me. She didn't do nothing. She didn't beat me up, nothing. So I had to pull me out, put me in another classroom because she didn't know how to calm herself down or whatever. I was ready on book. I was ready on point. I was ready on. I was with whatever. I was with anything or whatever. You know, but so I was in classroom with a teacher. My other old teacher who I first came to school. She was talking to me. She was asking me what happened. So I was telling her, chopping it up or whatever. And I just sat there. We were watching a movie. Well, the teacher was watching a movie. With her whole classroom, the whole student was watching the movie or whatever. So that was like the close to the end of the day or whatever. So I went home. I'm not gonna lie, I had a hoodie on my head. I had a my book bag on my head because I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was embarrassed because my hair was everywhere. My real hair was everywhere. And so I was kind of embarrassed, but it is what it is. It's not my hair or whatever. I didn't really care. It is what it is. But I was kind of embarrassed or whatever. But it is what it is though. And then the teacher was like, he had my ponytail or whatever. He was like, do you want it back or whatever? I was like, no, you can throw it away. So I wouldn't care. So I went home that day. So I told my sister I had a fight. I got into a fight. My sister, she was like, oh, she got beat up. I was like, no, I didn't. Just because my ponytail up, that doesn't mean I got beat up because I did not get beat up. I did nothing. No, that never really happened or whatever. She just took my ponytail over and didn't do nothing or whatever. So yeah, that really happened. So I'm gonna go to this next. So Broomstick, it all calmed down. So I'm gonna go into this next topic. Like the girls I was hanging around in high school, they was all switchy and they was all fake. One day we mad at each other. One day we gonna be friends with each other. One day we talking to each other, or we going to counseling to squash the beef or squash the situation, or whatever. So it was just a lot going on. It was like all the people I hang around, all the girls I hang around, they was all switchy and mixy and fake. Or whatever, and not about what they really about or what they really saying. It was really not about it or about anything they were saying or whatever. They was hanging out with each other. They was all being just being not true friends, you know, or true good people, like true friends or whatever. So me and I'm gonna name this girl. I'm gonna name her basically, don't mind the person talking, don't mind that or whatever. But I'm gonna name her Loudmouth because she was loud. Her voice is loud. Everything about her is loud or whatever. So name her Loudmouth. I'm gonna wait to see what class. Because she's like interrupting my video or whatever. So she's Loudmouth or whatever. So Loudmouth was just loud. Like she was being mad loud. Every time she felt like every situation, she felt like she wanna over talk me and overpower me with her voice being so loud. Like her voice is literally loud. She get mad. Her voice is literally loud. You can literally hear from fucking thousands away, 100 miles away, cause that's how loud she is or whatever. Like it was to be so irritating. I was doing a boom right on her face or whatever. Like, cause shut up. Like you mad loud. Like be quiet, please, or whatever. Like it's unnecessary. She was too loud to the point like people at their classrooms come out the classroom because how loud she is or whatever. When she get mad and she get tight. tight and get upset. She feel like every time she gets mad, she want to yell at you and want to be loud and overpower you from talking. That's not nothing but get you beat up. Cause people don't like when people is loud to loud to them. They don't like people yelling at them, being loud with them. People don't like that. Every life gonna get you beat up or whatever. So she was loudmouth, like she was loud. She was just doing the most or whatever. And as mad as you, me and Loudmouth was friends as well, or it was cool as well. But one day, Loudmouth was on something. I don't know what she was on. She was on some stupid shit or whatever. So this was around like lunchtime. Okay, I had my lunch or whatever. I had my lunch or whatever. So, mind you, it was crowded. It was the other kids from the other school there with us, and it was my school with them. My school with them or whatever. So Loudmouth was right here with somebody eating her lunch or whatever, and I'm right here across from her. I'm eating my lunch or whatever. I think I was eating something. I was finished or whatever. So Loudmouth was upset about something. Like she was mad. Somebody did something to her. Like she was mad about something. She was feeling mad, froggy, something, whatever to her. Something that she was going through something. I don't know what was going on. She was going through something or whatever. So Loudmouth was basically had an attitude or whatever. So all I knew, I don't know what she did to trigger me off. She did something to trigger me off. So all I knew, Loudmouth was basically upset. So I don't know. She did something to trigger me. She did something. I don't know. Something. Or whatever. So Loudmouth, I got, oh my god, hold my camera on full. Okay, Loudmouth did something. So all I know, I had it was like paper plate. So I just threw that I threw the paper plate and I threw the food in her face, the fucking paper. I threw it in her face. The food in her face or whatever. So I got up or whatever. So I was walking away because, you know, it was escalating. I was walking away. It was escalating or whatever. So my reflexes happened again. I turned around. I was like, boom. Like, and she fell. God, I punched her on her face. I was on top of her, punching her face. I was punching her face. So I was punching her face. She fell to the ground, and my best friend fell with her or whatever. Because he tried to grab her or do something. He fell with her. And I was like, or whatever. My reflex hitting quick. I turned around. I was on point. I said, blah. I mopped her on her face or whatever. So basically, she fell to the ground. So the teacher put me out the cafeteria. So my counselor put me out the cafeteria or whatever. She put me out the cafeteria or whatever. So I was like, don't play with me. I'm not the one. Don't play with me. I tell you, don't play with me. Don't play. I'm not the one. I was like going off. I'm not the one. I'm not the one to mess with. Don't play with me. That was going off. And then some boy was looking at me or whatever. Then people was like, oh, the other kids from the other school was like, oh, she got beat up, you pussy, she got beat up. They was like, oh, you pussy, They were like laughing, they was looking at her, they thought I was recording it or whatever. So I'm like, so I was like, you came up on me without me knowing, and my reflex hitting real quick, and I saw you, and you got dealt with. That's it. And no, I don't think that I'm tough at all. I don't think I'm a tough ass bitch. I don't think that. I don't carry around weight. I don't do that, whatever. But don't put me in a predicament that I'm gonna have to defend myself. And I feel like somebody's gonna swing at me and hit me, and I have to defend myself, and I have to do what I have to do. I don't really do the fighting stuff. Unless I have to. I just don't be out here doing reckless stuff. But that's not even the case of anything. So I was like, you got dealt with. So, or whatever. So I came in. And then she was like, oh, and then afterwards she was like, oh, my face hurt. Oh my God. She was saying that, talking that stuff. It's like, my face hurt, my face hurt. She got dealt with. That's it. And then me and the other day go past, and me and Loudmouth got into it again, but it wasn't really a fight. It wasn't really like a little. It was an argument. It was in a classroom, the same classroom I had gotten into a fight with Broomstick or whatever. Same classroom I got a fight with Broomstick. So this time her mother was there. Or whatever. So all I knew, she did a pussy move. She threw a bag at me or whatever. I threw the bag back at her or whatever. And then she took her out or whatever. Da 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 da. They took her out of the classroom or whatever. Da da da. And then the principal was like, oh, da da da. Like he was yelling at me like I started something. When she started something with me, she started with me. It was some dumb shit. So the principal got mad at me or whatever. Cause he knew I was a fighter. He knew I was fighting in the school and stuff, tearing the school up, fighting and stuff. He knew I was fighting and stuff or whatever. So he got mad at me and was yelling at me because of her and what she was on some dumb shit or whatever. And then her mother was there. Then her mother was looking in the window. She was like, "You okay? You okay? You okay? You alright?" And she was looking at me at the same time. Your daughter, the one who's starting mad shit, being mad loud and being mad crazy and doing unnecessary shit to get herself dealt with or whatever. So, because on top of her mother really didn't like me because I know that Loudmouth was talking about me to her mother and telling my mother what was going on in school and stuff, and she was like talking about me to her mother or whatever. So that's how her mother really didn't like me. So her mother tried to talk that's another day go past. Her mother tried to talk fresh to me in the hallway or whatever. Tried to talk fresh to me in the elevator or whatever. So she was like so Loudmouth got mad. Like I would never talk to your mother like that. I would never do that to your mother. But then her mother said something fresh to me and said something mad grown her mouth to me. So I react and said something back to her, whatever. So Loudmouth got mad. It was coming at me, but Loudmouth didn't do nothing. Because she knows she got beat up. Like, Loudmouth got beat up. She got dealt with. I wish I had videos that was taken and that was recording, but I don't. I'm so mad. But yeah, Loudmouth was doing the most. So she got dealt with. At the end of the day, she got dealt with. But yeah, so... Oh my God, yeah, so that situation with Loudmouth. Loudmouth was just doing too much. She was loud. She was unnecessary. She was doing a lot. And she was also a thotty. And she was doing a whole bunch of shit, Loudmouth. And that's crazy because I was friends with Broomstick and I was friends with Loudmouth. So now we have another member. I'm gonna talk about another fucking shady ass fake friend that I had. I'm gonna call her Toothpick because she was skinny and slim or whatever. So Toothpick also was a pussy. So Toothpick was walking around acting all big and bad, like she was gonna fight, like, oh, don't fuck with her, oh, she ain't the one, she'll fuck you up, she'll beat you up. Toothpick was dragging mad weight around, that acting like somebody was scared of her, like I was scared of her or whatever. So Toothpick was a pussy. Toothpick was talk. She was all talk, but she ain't do nothing at the end of the day. Toothpick didn't talk, didn't do anything. So it was lunch again. It was lunchtime again. So Toothpick was in the corner. Toothpick was right there near the lunch wall or whatever. Standing there talking, popping mad shit about something that took place. He was popping mad shit about people and teachers and all of that. Was back in mad loud, popping mad shit or whatever. So I was like, I'm tired of her talking shit. I'm tired of her talking shit about people. I'm tired of her talking crap. I'm tired of her running her mouth talking shit or whatever. I was mad because he just shut up. I'm tired of her talking about people and talking shit and thinking she's bad and big on her. And this and that. I got tired of it. So my friend was like, nah, don't do it. So I got up and I came to her face and I was like, what's up? You want to fight? Oh, what's up? You want to fight me? What's up? You want to fight me or whatever? I came directly to her face. She's here. I'm literally right there. I came to her face and I squared with her. I squared up with her. I said, I came to her face. You want to fight? Her face, you want to fight? Or whatever. She was like, get out my face. and like I came to her face. I wasn't far away from her. I was to her face. I was up to her or whatever. Nobody was there or whatever. Like I squared up with how I told her. So basically, she wasn't really on what she was really rapping out her mouth, what she was saying out her mouth. She wasn't really on nothing. I was on something. She was not really on nothing. Like, she got quiet soon. I came up to her, and she acted like she was not really on. She was not really on go the way I was on go. So it was like, soon as I was about to swing on, the lunch lady was like, oh my God, they about to fight. So the teacher come in here and he grabbed me. The bitch had the audacity. She had the audacity to swing and hit me in my face. I was like, oh nah. She moved me. Like, that's a pussy weak move. How you gonna grab me? How you gonna hit me when a teacher grabbed me? But you had so much opportunity to hit me when I was in your face. You gonna decide to swing when somebody grabbed me up when I have no part of using my hands. I couldn't use my hands because the teacher was grabbing me. A man teacher at it was grabbing me and taking me from that situation. So you feel like I need to hit me when you grab me, but you wouldn't hit me when I was in your face or nothing. So you basically pussy moved me. That was a pussy move and that was a sneak move or whatever. So I was like, get off me. I was like, get off me. And I was like kicking the teacher, like, get off me. And I was kicking him, trying to get him off because I want to beat this bitch ass. Like, I want to beat her up because she pussy hit me. How she did? Sneak attacked or whatever. Slapped me hit me in my face. So I was mad. I was livid. I was not having it. Like, I was mad. Like, I was freaking pissed off. Like, girl, that's mad weak. That's weak. Or whatever. So she let me. So we always go off kicking the teacher in the leg or whatever, kicking him or whatever. They grabbed her out. They took her out or whatever. They took her out the cafeteria. So, all I know, I was running. I was charging after her. Like, I was running down the hallway trying to get her, charging after her, running. So the security guard grabbed her up. Like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Let her go. I was trying to come after her. I was running after her. I was like mad. Like, that security guard so lucky they had her grabbed her, because they had grabbed her. I would have violated her. Like, I would have been dragging her all the way up and through that fucking hallway. Like, I would have grabbed her and dragging her all the way up through the hallway. Like, I would have really did her in or whatever. But they was holding her. They lucky that security guard was holding her, because it would have been a wrap for her. So I was like mad. Like, I was just mad. They stopped me in the office. They tried to talk to me. I was mad. I was mad. I was pissed off because she hit me in my face, and I was just mad or whatever. So my stupid self, but everything cooled down or whatever. We was back in the cafeteria, in the lunchroom. So